run around to this side to hit the button where I'm on camera. There it is. Ha ha ha! Hello everybody, welcome to Waffle and with Dan. What do we call this one? Is there an actual title on this thumbnail here? There is not. It's blank for when I can add title later. Get a waffled with Dan. Hello everybody. Yes, hi. Hello, 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 hello. It is me, Dan. Yes, it is me. Tonight we're gonna be making waffle stuffs. You help me pick the ingredients. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Crystal and I were gonna do a Dantix 2.0 tonight, but Crystal, as you know, wasn't feeling well, and she was like, "We can still do it. We can still do it." And she finished all the categories on the couch a little bit ago, and then she was like, and I'm like, "We're not doing it. We're not doing it. It would be a Penn and Teller routine." So, I chose the waffles because I'm hungry and I need to eat. Right? I hope Crystal feels better soon. Oh man, she's not feeling the best, but there's a chair for her over here to come sit in. So maybe we'll get some commentary or some chat reading from Crystal going on here. It's just gonna be me right here at the beginning, so hello. Dr. Detroit video stuff. Wow, look at you branching out, friend. The title is called Getting Waffled with Dan. How's Crystal doing? And fill your waffle with chocolate chips. I know, I'm hungry and I'm ready for some waffle in here. Crystal is crystalline. Every day she's crystalline. I don't know. She's not feeling the best, but thank you for the well wishes. Chris says, Shanna says evening all. Hello. Ham and cheese taco on a hot dog sauce waffle. Ooh, that sounds kind of good. I choose Waffles. No, come back here, chat. No. I choose Waffles. It's part meat, part waffle. All delicious. Crystal, do we have any waffles?
What?
Lily CK said Penn and Teller. Who is that, Dan? Oh my gosh, did I like just make a Smothers Brothers reference? Like they're all like, who the heck is that? Oh man, I'm sorry. Oof. Wow. TJ with all the Blake emojis. With the Blake love. There's no Blake here. Is that cat you saved gone to a new home? Yeah, he went back to his house across the street. We'll tell that cat story just in a little bit, Crystal. Yes. So, yeah, we caught the cat, and then the owner came back with our cat cage today. Super happy. Everybody's giving you well wishes, Crystal, wherever you are.
Thanks, I'm here. I'm not on camera.
No, you're not on camera. Off camera is right now this chair.
Okay.
Right now it's this chair. Cyber Husky says, "Who just got back from game night? Played 2 rounds of Lanterns and Project L. New to me game. They were fun." Lanterns is a game that was on my list, and I know it's really popular, but I can't tell if Lanterns is gonna make it in our home. We have Project L. That was one of the first games we got.
I love Project L.
Yeah, Crystal and I really love Project L. So that one's a really good one. All right, I need to make some stuff here, but this chat is going too fast. Here, I'll switch it over here. There, I'm on this camera. I'm on this camera now, so there's no camera like all the way to here. Okay.
I'm still waking up.
I know, Crystal. I am so glad we did not do a Dantix 2.0 tonight. Crystal was a trooper though. She was like, we could do this. I just gotta push buttons, and I'm like, Crystal, right now, if Crystal had a battle, you know that dunking bird? Dunk. It might be a tie. it might be a tie right now. But what the heck? I can't send super chats. Just send it by mail. Please allow 68 weeks for me to read it. Oh, hey BRM bug. We're coming to Dallas, and I think Tuesday's our open day, so that's the day to meet up. Hey friends, kudos to you and Deanna Crystal for helping your neighbors get the kitty back. You rock. Yes, we'll tell that story in just a little bit, Auntie Ange. Oh my gosh, after that I gotta get an indoor camera for here to see the chaos of when that cat was taking hot laps around the house and running up the fence.
You're telling the story without telling the story.
Okay.
Just tell the story.
I need to do this. If you want to tell the story, you can, but I need to do this.
I don't know if I'm mic'd well enough.
No, you want to be a mic? You want a crystal mic?
Can y'all hear me?
Here, watch this.
Now you're just gonna hear Mooch. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Talk, and I'm gonna add all the ingredients here to make waffles.
Okay, you mix the ingredients.
Okay.
So last Friday when I got home from work and I was getting out of my car, the neighbor came over, and we don't really talk to the neighbor. We wave and we say hi, but like, we're not unneighborly. We're just like not trying to like make friends with all the neighbors. You broke it, now there's no chat. What did you do?
Uh-oh.
Did you hit the power button on the monitor?
Maybe it'll come back.
So like we're friendly enough, but we don't like, I don't know my neighbors' names. I don't have their phone numbers. We don't know the neighbors. But he came over and he asked if I saw his cat. English is clearly not his first language, and he was telling me the cat's like a tiger, and I'm like orange? And he's no. I said like striped? Yes. So okay, he's got a striped cat. I said with white on it or only striped? And he said only striped. I haven't seen this cat. I've seen, there's cats around the neighborhood that I know that are outside and stuff. They have a white and striped cat, but he told me they only had a white cat besides that, so I don't know, whatever.
If you had to describe what this cat looked like.
He was not very good at describing it, and I know in like Hispanic languages they describe cats differently, like our neighbor next door calls the orange cats yellow, so there was a little bit of a language barrier, but I was trying to figure it out. Okay, it's a striped cat. The cat looks like Baxter and Roxy. I wish I could have just pulled up a picture and been like, does it look like this? Real quick, Sam with her member super
Hi,
chat
Sam.
says you should put some kind of Canada snack in your waffle, but if you don't have any left, then you should put in some hot sauce. And then she wants to know, what is the cat paw thing on your cutting board? Almost used all characters. Actually, it says all characters.
It came from Brittany, and I'm gonna use it to pop my waffle off. It goes on the cat lids and stuff like that, and gets the cat's food
Is that
out.
heat safe?
What?
Is that heat safe?
I don't know.
Okay,
Let's find out.
we'll find
and
out.
yes, look, I have a little bit. I saved this for tonight. I have a little bit of poutine chips. So yeah, Sam. Yes, thank you, Sam.
You have the Canada candy snacks too.
Okay, yes.
So the neighbor asked if I had seen the cat. I had not seen the cat, but I told him I'll keep my eye out. No problem. Then I think you told the story how Blake had to go to his mom's house to try to find their cats Friday night. One of their cats had gotten out and gotten over the brick wall in their backyard.
No, on the other side of our brick wall is like deserty with like a tumbleweed
and
like the desert.
So when he came home, he's like, I think I saw their cat. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can catch it. So he went outside and I followed him outside and we went and looked around. I'm glad I went out with him because he was just like, he's a man now. He's not a child. And he's just out there like walking up against people's houses with his phone flashlight, like looking under their cars and stuff. But we went and looked and we could not find the cat at all. Like, didn't even see it, nothing. So we looked, whatever. We come back inside. Sunday maybe? I think it was Sunday. The daughter from that house came over, and she's like grown, like high school age. I don't know. I thought she was like 10.
Nope, I thought she was like 10.
Yeah. Apparently she's like grown. Like driving. Had no idea. Chris with the super chat says, I know what happened. Crystal returned a cat, which caused her illness because it's totally against her nature. # Crystal keeps the cats. I got sick before we got the cat.
It's the opposite of Thunderdome, Chris. It's like two go in, none come out.
So Sunday she comes over and she's got her phone and she shows us the cat, asks us if we've seen it. I said no, but I'm pretty sure my kids saw the cat. We were out there looking for it. We'll keep our eyes open. And then was it later Sunday night or was it Monday night? One of the two. We have the cameras on the porch and we saw that the cat was out there.
Yeah.
So I go outside and the cat goes running and I walk out to the street and I see it run up on their front porch. So it's clearly their cat. Like, it went to safety, but their door's closed.
And we have cameras so we can see it. We can see where it went. And we can see a little, maybe like the shiny collar.
Yeah, it had a collar on.
The cat had a collar on.
So I'm out there like looking and I go in and tell Dan, go knock on their door and tell them their cat's out there right now. So he goes and tells them and they're like, oh, can we come look around your yard? And Dan's like, no, it's in your yard. Like, it came running to your house. They still came and looked around our yard for it for some reason. But they couldn't find it. So, and they were out there for a while looking around, whatever, and Dan told them, put a can of food out here. And so they did. When I got up the next morning, there was a can of food on their porch.
# Crystal keeps the cats.
They, like us, have a security screen door, and then they're like hard door. So when I got up in the morning, the next morning to go to work, I saw that there was a can of food on their porch, and the screen door was open, but their hard door was closed. So if the cat was out there, it wasn't going to be able to come in. And then we saw nothing. Last night at like 10 o'clock, our cats were at the front door, and Dan went and looked to see, like, why are they all at the front door? Because they'll kind of rotate through, but they don't really hang out there.
Yeah, like, a lot of them were staring that way.
Yeah.
And, like, why are you guys all not getting along, but why is everybody doing the same
There's
thing?
clearly a common enemy or something.
Something's happening.
And so Dan goes and looks, and he's like, there are cats on our front porch right now. And so I go and grab some canned food and some dry food, and I go to the front door, and he's there, but he's
we
looking.
can catch it. We have to catch it.
Yeah, we've got to catch this cat.
We're the cat people. They're not going to catch the cat.
No, they did not have the skills.
No.
They were looking in
They're
our
not
yard when
gonna
we told them
catch
he
the
was in their yard, so they were not going to catch the cat. Lily CK suggesting jalapeno cornbread. We do have cornbread. I don't know if it's still good. You'll have to check. It's been there.
That's not going to be good, but I'll take jalapenos
been there about a
and
week.
cut some jalapenos. Maybe I'll have you help me cut up some jalapenos. Also, Rainbow with the cool, happy hand emojis. Let's say you cut it off of Mr. Bubbles.
I like that hand.
Hi. Okay, so... So the cat's out there, and I'm like, Crystal, we have to get it. We're the only ones that are going to get the cat.
Yes, you guys know we have cat catching skills.
Because when I went over there the day before, or when I went over there to tell them the cat was here, I'm like, just put some food out, open your door, like put all your animals away, open the door. The cat's going to come back. The cat's going to come back. The cat wants to come back. Trust me.
Yes, and what had happened was their other cat, I guess they let it out, and it comes back. Like,
yes.
It's like a Kamiko.
The white cat that looks just like Topo.
Yes. But it's like Kamiko where it comes back in the house, and so they had let this cat out with it and didn't realize that cat didn't make it back in, I guess.
It's so much waterier than...
Add more flour.
What?
If it's too watery, add more flour.
We'll see. We'll make one and see.
Okay. Crystal suggesting chocolate in the waffles.
This
Hi,
is the
Sophia.
first one, so we can do one like that.
So then like I said, I grabbed the canned food and the dry food,
Yes.
and it was on the porch, and I opened the door, and it's not super scared, but I'm not getting near this cat. So I'm kind of like Hansel and Greteling it, like tossing dry food out there to like closer and closer.
And we're watching the camera, and you can see he's curious.
Yes, and he's hungry.
And
He's eaten the bits, and he's following the path to the door, but he won't come near me at all. So we're trying to figure out what to do. Dan goes and gets his like 100-foot HDMI cord, tells me to tie it to the doorknob, and we'll like lure it in and pull the door closed. So
yes. I learned it from Looney Tunes when I was a kid. So
the mini chocolate chips might work better.
Yes, these aren't the mini ones.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
It should be a Toll House.
So we grabbed all the
yellow
cats.
bag. Yeah, we put all the cats in our room and Blake's room. No, they were not happy. Shannon suggesting taco seasoning and cheese to make taco waffles.
That's a good idea. The first one is like the test one here to see if my batter's okay. So we're gonna do the chocolate chip. We're gonna do the chocolate lovers for all you people that wanted the chocolate chip ones.
That's still not mini.
That's not the mini one still?
No, the mini's gonna be a yellow bag.
The yellow bag. Okay. So yeah.
And it's gonna say mini on it.
I'm gonna do a chocolate chip one to get a test one going while you're talking.
Are you testing the chocolate chips now?
Uh-huh.
So we lock all the cats up. We open the door. I put the canned food on, like, inside the door on the welcome mat, and we stand like, we tie the thing on the doorknob. Is that the minis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
There you go.
Big difference.
So the screen door's open, front door's open, canned food, dry food on the mat, HDMI cord tied to the doorknob, and I'm standing like by the back of the couch, kind of the cat tree's behind the couch, so I'm kind of trying to hide behind the cat tree and watching him on the camera. And he's coming closer and he's coming closer, and he gets inside, and I realize the food is not in the house enough to pull the door closed behind him.
Butt's hanging out.
Yes.
Meanwhile, this is 25-30 minutes later.
Yeah, we're well into
this. We're
this.
Quiet. The hockey game's on, and I'm kind of just watching it in silence. I'm trying not to move. You're standing there behind that cat tree, holding this rope.
You just drooled down yourself.
Oh, because it is small.
Good job, Dan.
Holding the rope, the camera, or your phone's got the camera of outside on the other side.
Yes, and if I make eye contact with him as he pokes his head in, he gets scared. So I'm trying not to look directly at him, but I need to look and see how close he is because the camera's not showing that the camera's outside.
Don't exist. And I'm staring at my computer screen.
Yeah, just trying to be
with
quiet.
More anxiety than the sports game that's going on.
Oh, my heart was racing. I gotta catch this cat.
All we have to do is get the door shut and then question mark.
Yeah, then we'll figure it out. Once he's
flip.
in the house, like, we've got him. So he runs back out. I pull the food in more, and we start the whole thing over again. He comes in the house. He's eating the food. and I'm trying to pull the door closed slowly, because if I pull it so that it makes noise, he's gonna get scared and run out, and then he's not gonna come back again.
Yes. Yes.
So,
and meanwhile, Kumiko's starting to wake up and get like, hey, let me out. So she's starting to squawk a little bit. I'm like, no, please be quiet. Like, we're trying to do this. Just 10 more minutes.
are you doing hot sauce and chocolate chips?
Yeah, I love that, like, spicy flavor. So a long time went by.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we're like an hour in.
He hears Kumiko and he starts like howl meowing at Kumiko, like he's trying to talk back to her. But he sees that I'm closing the door and he grabs a mouthful of the food and runs out. And then he's eating the food out on the porch. I'm like, oh my god.
But he's not taking off.
No.
But then he starts taking a bath, so I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, then we're worried he's had too much food and he's not going to be encouraged to come back inside.
Yeah, as soon as he takes a bath, we're like, no.
And we realize that the way the HDMI cord is tied around the doorknob, it's going to be in the way of the door closing. So I have to go to the door and adjust that so that it won't be in the way.
And cars are going by.
Yeah, he's very nervous and jumping. He's not an outside cat. So then, like, we're about an hour into this. Jennifer wants to know what size measuring cup you're using there.
Actually, I might have to use that one. I have a quarter cup.
That's not a quarter cup.
I'm sorry, I have a half a cup, but I'm only putting a little bit in there because I've learned that, like, I need space to, like, mix around the stuff. It says half a cup, but they want you to put a quarter cup of batter in there. I feel like my batter's too thin, but let's see how it works. But I only use a little bit bigger.
It's running out.
It'll run out usually on the first one.
Don't eat raw batter.
But yeah, this is kind of...
So finally the cat comes in again, and I'm slowly pulling the door closed, and he can kind of hear it, and he's starting to back out, but he wants the food, and then I just pull the door as hard as I can and slam it closed.
And we're like, yes!
And he's like, no. He freaked out.
Peeling out on our hardwood floor.
Yes. He
going nowhere.
He climbs up the screen door. It's one of those metal security screens, and he climbs up it. He comes down. He climbs up again.
With ease.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out, like, can I grab him? And he's about the size of Baxter and Roxy. A little bigger than Baxter, maybe. And so I'm trying to figure out if I can grab him, what I can do. He books it. He runs down the door into the bathroom, into Blake's bathroom. Dan goes over there to try to get him. He comes running out of the bathroom. He's
I almost
freaking
shut
out.
him in the bathroom. I almost got him to shut in the bathroom.
Yes. Oh, and through all this, Precious was the only cat out because Precious is like indifferent to everything.
He was on the top of the cat tree just chilling.
Sleeping. Did not care about anything. But then he wanted to get down, and you had to fight him to get him. Precious is the definition of herding cats.
Oh my god.
You cannot pick him up. You have to like herd him like a sheepdog. And so Dan had to grab him and freak him out and throw him to the bedroom with all the cats.
Just three other cats trying to hop up.
It was calamitous.
So yeah, we got the door shut, and then I don't know. All of a sudden, you're like behind the washroom.
You chased him out of the bathroom. You were trying to close him in there, but he ran back out.
Close him in there. I'm like, now it's a smaller space.
Right, but he freaked out. He ran behind the washer and dryer. Then I went and leaned over the washer and dryer and tapped on it to, like, the noise scared him, and he ran back out from behind there, because we can't get him out from behind there. He has to get himself out. Then he goes and runs up the screen door again. He was sitting on top of the hard door. That was the picture I posted on RFS Cat's Instagram and Facebook. And we had to get him down from there, so I pushed the cat tree over next to it, and then go like I'm gonna grab him, and he jumps on top of the cat tree and then jumps down again.
You were brave. I'm like, we might have to get a towel and put it over him because he's got claws and
I'm not afraid.
He's gonna like leap and like whoa. Then you were just going in there all.
I am not afraid.
You were going in there all Steve Irwin style.
Yep. I'm not afraid to get scratched by a cat.
You're like, crikey.
So finally he ran up the screen door again, and I just went to the screen door and scruffed him and just like unhooked all of his nails, and you came up behind me with the cat carrier.
He didn't move at that point. I squeezed his little legs together just so they wouldn't be wide
once
enough
you
for the
scruff them
character.
when they're still little, they don't move.
Miko puts her legs up. And then
she's older though.
And then she's able to do one of these with her back legs. And I'm like, shoot, I really had to pinch it. And
when cats get older and you scruff them, they'll fight against it. When they're still like a year or so or under, they won't fight it. They just stop moving. So he stopped moving and we stuck him in the cat carrier and we were good to go. And then I sent you over there to go tell them we had their cat, and the neighbors weren't home.
The neighbors were at home, and the cat is not stoked. The cat's going in between stoked and not stoked. It's not stoked and like just like chilling until it's time to not be stoked.
He was like slamming himself against the cage, like scared. And then if I would talk to him, he would calm down, and I'd open it up, and I was able to pet him a little bit until he realized it was open, and then he wanted out. And then it took probably a half an hour or so before the neighbors finally came home.
I looked on the camera. out the door, and I could see the graininess of their driveway, and I backed it up to see, and I could see them all coming out of the house at like 7 o'clock, and this was at like 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's kids, they're gone, they gotta be coming home soon. The dog's in the house when I was knocking on the door, they gotta be coming home soon. So I aimed the other camera on it and zoomed in, and I put a note on their railing. But I zoomed the camera and just had it on there. I'm like, just please come home. And then and every car I went by, I'm like, is it them? Until finally they pulled up. And I'm just like, hi, let me come running at you. I'm from the east side. I'm on the east side of town.
Yeah, you don't come running at people on this side of town.
I said, I got your cat, and they were so excited.
Yeah, so I picked up the carrier and started walking outside. The cat was freaking out. He did not want to be moved in that carrier at all. I don't know if that's cooked enough or it's too stuck where it ran out on the side. There you go. So we go out and like we have the cat, and then the neighbors across the street the other way, like outside our front door, they're on the porch and they're like, "You caught the cat!" Like the whole neighborhood was invested in this. She turns around and yells into the house, "They caught the cat!"
We were pretty happy about that.
Yeah. So she came back today. The daughter came back and brought us the cat carrier and said he was really scared when they brought him in the house. They were gonna lock him.
That works.
It did. Yeah, your chocolate chip stayed in the layer in the middle. Interesting. They were trying to lock him in the bathroom for the night so he could calm down, but he was freaking out in the bathroom, so they let him out, and he came and slept in the bed with her all night. So he's calmed down. I think they learned their lesson not to let the cat out anytime soon.
Nothing against them. We caught the cat. The cat had been out for a week.
Yes.
And I'm like, Crystal, we have to catch the cat. Like, we're gonna catch the cat. It's easy. As soon as that cat looked curious, I'm like, all you have to do is put food in and just wait.
Yeah, he was definitely hungry.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Waiting is the ultimate. Canned food and waiting.
Most people were not going to have the patience we did to put in an hour and a half to try to catch that cat.
I grabbed that cord.
Yeah.
That cord. That was an expensive cord.
It worked.
That might have been an $80 wrangle. But they were super happy. And I would catch it again. I can't that cat needed to that was too many days for the cat to be out there. Also, the cat seemed like everybody's feeding the cats, so they're eating somewhere.
Yes. Auntie Ange offering her kingdom for some video of this adventure. I wish you had been able to see that we had video to see.
I need to get a date inside camera. Ugh.
Nancy's suggesting we have a neighborhood cat reunion party to see how many cats are related to each other.
Right. Crystal's phone was way over there. I threw my phone at her so she could see what was going on the camera. So we had no. Do you want some chocolate waffle? Let's just taste our chocolate waffle.
I do not. I saw you put hot sauce in it too. No, I don't think I want to eat.
This is really good. That's okay. I'll keep making waffles. So, I didn't grab my phone. We just wanted to catch the cat. Had been out there for a week and nobody was gonna catch that cat. Nobody.
But he's safe now. He's back inside his house. He had his outside week-long adventure. Yes. He got trapped and was scared.
You can see a picture of the cat on RFS Cats.
Yes, on the Instagram and Facebook, I posted a picture. You can see how much he looks like Baxter or Roxy. He's got to either be, who knows where they got him. That's a pretty common coloring for the cats, but if they found him outside, that's for sure either Mama Cat's sibling or Baxter or Roxy's sibling. He, like I said, is bigger than Baxter and has like Topo nose, that big, wide, long nose like Topo.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this scorpion sauce is amazing. A couple drip drops in there, it really livens it up. Crystal, I ate the chocolate waffle. The sauce is thin, but it's perfect. That waffled up perfect. Did you see how it was in the middle? I'm gonna go with this.
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect. So,
Shannon says, y'all are good people. Not everyone would care enough to do that. And that's why we did it, because we knew if he was on anybody else's porch, they would not go through the effort. And clearly the owners weren't really trying that hard.
They wanted until I became a crazy cat person and dog person from being around crazy cat and dog people now, growing up, I would have just still put the can out on the porch and been like,
just hope for the best.
Come on, puss. What would that old man Joe do? Come on,
right.
He'll come back. So we could do it. We were able to
we have the patience and the skills
to get it. And he was on our porch a bunch.
Yes, because he knew we put food out there for Tyson a lot.
But only when Tyson comes for the food. But
yeah.
He was on our porch. He was trying to interact with the other cats. He was trying to find where he belonged.
Yeah.
And it was snatched up at our house. Yoink.
But he's home now.
Yoink. Okay, Chris, I need another waffle thing.
Dan, we have leftover lasagna. No?
Is this? Oh, okay, we do. We also have some...
You want to do your poutine first?
Some poutine chips.
You did not look very excited about the lasagna. Why don't you do poutine?
We'll do the poutine chips. Can you switch me to camera rolling for? No, it's fine. You're fine. Actually, we'll leave it right here because I can just do this.
Chris says waffles on ya. Scott also suggesting taco seasoning.
What if I like Alan Picture? Hi, I am here.
So am I.
Me too.
Liz suggesting peanut butter. You could do peanut butter and jelly.
Kinda.
Auntie Ange says he's a gymnast. It's like he was using the top of your door like a balance beam. He's a handsome, lucky little fella.
He was using it to have the high ground.
I did mention that to her when she came and brought the carrier back. I said he was balancing on the top of the door. She said, "Oh yeah, my other cat does that all the time. I think he learned it from him." So apparently their cats do that. They climb the security screen and sit on top of the door.
PB&J with syrup. Yeah, but I need something like more exciting. The taco seasoning isn't too bad.
We do have taco seasoning. You can do up middle shelf, the blue bag on the left.
I don't want to open up one of these.
You're not going to use that much of it for one waffle, so you can take a little sprinkle out of it and then just pinch it closed.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't notice any missing.
Okay, so then we'll start with that. So we got some taco seasoning. We got some.
I like the peanut butter and jelly idea. I say you mix in like half peanut butter and dump like 1/2 peanut butter and 1/2 jelly and then fold it in half.
Okay.
Now, what is the weather like there? It is currently 84 degrees out here. We, thank goodness, got the swamp cooler ready for summer to be turned on last week. They came, Thursday? Mm-hmm. Thank goodness we did, because it's 84 today. I think it's supposed to be 90 one day next week.
Yep.
Mel Shane wants to know, do you know what the cat's name was? Yes, it was Michi.
It was Michi, which is odd because there's Lychee.
And Moochie.
but yeah, the cat's name was Michi. So, oops, I don't think I opened this.
Adele says, didn't you guys do a taco waffle one other time on Waffle Night a while ago?
Good thing I don't remember.
Dan's got a short attention span.
We'll do a little taco waffle, and Crystal wanted a PB&J, for me to make a PB&J waffle, so I will do that. I will do that next. So we'll do a little bit of waffle seasoning just like in here.
That's not waffle seasoning, that's taco seasoning.
Alright, so I got some taco seasoning in there.
Do you want some cheese?
Okay, I can put some cheese in there. Were you about to get me cheese?
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm going to be on camera. I'm so not camera ready.
You're not camera ready. I got this. This shows so you don't have to be on camera.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a little bit of taco seasoning.
Din Dog, hello friend, suggesting cat food waffles.
Oh no, that's something that hasn't been even suggested before.
I was waiting for it.
Crystal, would you like any peach tea or not?
Yeah, I could probably have some.
Okay, so I put waffle seasoning in here.
No, you put taco
seasoning in here and some cheese.
Why is your cheese in a container? Because we buy the big giant bags of cheese and freeze it and just take out some and put it in a container because it's cheaper to buy the big giant bag. And then we always have cheese. Din Dog says, I know someone who made cat food brownies once. Gross.
I mean for the cats, Crystal.
But cats shouldn't have chocolate.
Well, no, it's probably caramel. Don't you know?
Auntie Ange says, so let's map this out. Things Dan will eat. Cat treats, dog treats, cold SpaghettiOs, random other things, but draws the line at lasagna waffles? Got it.
We could probably lasagna waffle it.
Is there enough taco seasoning in there?
Yes, because
does it look taco-y?
It's colored, yeah.
Okay.
It's colored. So this one's got taco seasoning and cheese in it.
Nikki says, wasn't tonight supposed to be Dantics? Yes, it was, but I have a head cold, and I was sleeping most of the day, and Dan was not confident in my ability to be a co-host.
Yeah, you put a lot of hours all week long getting all these questions and stuff ready. We should have a proper show. Also, I don't want to say this out loud, but
you're gonna.
I might be a little spacey.
You coming down with it?
I don't know. I think after the show, we should flop on the couch and just watch some TV and chill. But,
Christine says, just got here. You do not sound good, Crystal. Luckily my nose and eyes have stopped leaking for the most part. I went through a whole box of tissue on Thursday. No, a whole box and then at work, and then finished off the box at home. And then Dan went and got me more of the little square boxes. Went through 2 whole boxes yesterday and started on the 3rd. So yeah, it was you guys did not want to watch me blow my nose while making cookies. It was really gross.
No, and I'm not like, question number one. Like, I can't do that all night.
Right, fair enough. It takes a lot to be on for the show.
So I was like, I don't want to.
Please don't put your dirty waffle fingers inside the mug.
I was like, I don't want to just like do nothing. I don't want to just like have no show.
Dindog clarifying that no, the brownies weren't for cats. They were to prank a human.
Oh, pranks on you. I enjoyed them.
Lily suggesting you should have added hot sauce to this one. You should have.
I should have. I'll put it on top. Is it too late?
Don't open it. It's gonna tear. It's gonna be stuck to the two ends.
Darn, I like the hot sauce too. All right, while you're doing that.
Amanda Moline says, "Hi, Crystal, and I hope you feel better. I'm working on it."
Are you on the up or the down? Like, or is it stagnant today?
This morning I wasn't too sure. Right now I definitely feel better. Yesterday the sinus pressure was so bad. I was just like moaning and crying on the couch. Like,
you were.
Oh, you know when you're congested and like the sinus pressure just like nothing makes it better. I went and took a hot shower. There was nothing I could do to like alleviate the pressure in my sinuses. It was bad.
Yes. And I was editing today's Memphis birthday video. Oh my gosh.
Laura wants to know if we tested. No, but I probably will before I go back to work just to be sure. But it doesn't.
Oh, I forgot all about that. No, I think we're just.
My boss freaked out. He called on Thursday and was like, "You don't sound good. You need to go home. Did you test?" And I'm like, I just have a head cold.
I was gonna say this isn't like how usually are. It's just a head cold.
Yeah, lots of sleeping, but just because like it's easier to sleep than deal with sinus pressure. How about liver and onions waffle? We have neither liver nor onions.
Those in here. Nuh-uh. None of those.
Scott says, me, it's nice out. I'll open the windows. Me 30 minutes later. Sniff, sneeze, cough, cough. Man, the pollen count is high today. Why are the windows open? Agreed. Yes, I feel the same way about it.
I went outside and did all the yard work this morning, so I can't tell if I feel crummy or it's from being outside with nature.
Tegan says maybe do a banana waffle. We do have some past their ideal Fresh Point banana.
Those are some black bananas.
Those are perfect. Look, they're black on the outside. They're perfect for banana bread. That would actually be really good in a waffle.
It'd be sugary, but I gotta save it for banana bread.
I can make you some banana bread. We have some zucchini bread you could mash up and make a zucchini waffle. I don't know how well that would work.
So, why don't we talk about this while I make this waffle?
Oh. So, Di came here and we asked her if she had any food restrictions, and she says she's gluten-free. And I'm like, I'm going to save the day and I'm going to go get gluten-free flour and make her something delicious with gluten-free flour. Apparently you need to get xanthan gum with that, which is not all that readily available, so I couldn't do anything with it. Now I'm just stuck. You know, I should have asked her if she wanted to take it home. Did not occur to me. Like, she might have xanthan gum at home and she could just take that home with her.
It might be a pain. I brought back the mix that Katie sent me, the pancake mix, and they took it out and then they swabbed it all and stuff.
They're a little weird about food sometimes.
You know, maybe not. So, we're here to tell you, we were under the impression you could just get it and pour it in.
When we went to the store to go find other stuff, she did take us around and show us, like, there's certain flours. If you guys have to cook for gluten-free people, look for the stuff that says 1-to-1 on it. That's the stuff you want to get, to just be able to add it and go with it. We ended up going and getting some gluten-free Funfetti cake mix, and I made her Funfetti Muddy Buddies.
Oh, yes. That was fun.
She ate the heck out of those. By the way, we have Funfetti Muddy Buddies if you want to make a Funfetti Muddy Buddy.
Put it in there?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I can do that.
There's cosmic brownies over there. There's the cherry
no.
bars.
And those are almost dying, so I gotta eat those. But no.
Christine says chicken soup is good for a cold. Chicken soup waffle?
Oh, I don't have any.
I don't think we have chicken soup.
So instead of making something with that flour, you made the Muddy Buddies, and then for dinner,
I made gluten-free, we went and hunted down gluten-free lasagna noodles, and I made gluten-free spinach artichoke lasagna, which I have made my spinach artichoke lasagna on the show before. We just got gluten-free noodles, which honestly couldn't really tell the difference. The size and shape of the noodles is different. They're not so long, they go the other way in the pan.
We'll bring it out in a minute, because I will put one in them.
They tasted almost like if you used like a wheat noodle. But other than that, you couldn't really tell the difference. She was very happy. She said it had been a while since she had a lasagna. Linda says the Cadbury Crunchy bar in the waffles. More on the way.
Alright. Ooh, that's taco seasoning. That's very taco seasoning.
Is it?
I will tell you what. There's a 90% it tastes exactly like it is rate on these waffle nights. I think you guys, especially if you have like kids and stuff, you should get one of these little machines.
And make fun waffles.
And you should make fun waffles.
Yeah, just
because
go around your kitchen and try different things.
That is great. This is taco waffle.
This would be fun. Like if Blake was a kid, still like a little kid, still to do this and make like fun waffles at his suggestion.
This is taco waffle, and this is fun. And then look at like. You don't spray it or anything, and then nothing sticks to the waffle machine. Well, we've been using this for well over a year now. This is fun. I'm gonna save this little half here, so I'm not out of stuff to eat during this next waffle.
Dindog says you can get Measure for Measure gluten-free flour that already has the xanthan gum in it.
Okay.
Yes, and that's what Di showed us. It says 1-to-1 on the front. I had no idea there was any different. I just went and looked for something that said gluten-free. There was a whole nother section that was gluten-free that had the 1-to-1. That was not in the regular baking aisle. Nikki says, hey Crystal, my mom made banana bread earlier. I'm kind of over regular banana bread, but I have this amazing recipe for banana, cream cheese, chocolate chip, streusel. Like, it's over-the-top banana bread that, like, is almost a dessert.
And tell who made that banana bread?
Nikki's mom.
Tell your mom sometimes to throw some chocolate chips in there.
Absolutely.
Also, banana bread, you can never go wrong with banana bread. It's so good.
Uncle Yukon says, toast a waffle real toasty, not burned, then cut up the waffle and put it in soup like crackers.
So it's a reverse waffle where we used a waffle to like...
As a topping?
As a topping for something else.
Sam wants to know, where's the Canada waffle?
Okay, let's do the Canada waffle real quick. Watch out, I'm gonna get backed up on these waffle ideas. So the Canada waffle, we're gonna smash up some poutine chips.
We got another vote here. It's Amelia from Florida under a different profile here.
Yes.
Says, I wish we got to go to the expo. I think you guys should make a peanut butter and jelly waffle. We do already have a few votes for that, so I think we're going to do that.
Crystal, okay, don't let me forget, because the waffles are stacking up. I saw you guys commented, like, this was the first convention that, like, we didn't get to go to since 2019.
Aww.
Yeah, it's a little expensive to get them passports, though, but...
Scott
we're going to
says,
be in Novi in December. It's in December.
Scott says, this is reminding me, I have a Dash dog biscuit maker I got for Christmas and I've only used it once. I did not know that they made dog biscuit makers.
What? I need to know more, because...
that's all the information.
Okay, so now I need a smish masher.
Skydreamer says, come on, my idea is good too. Make a waffle for Moochie. I don't know that Mooch needs all that.
What was the ingredients that I already put in the waffle? I put like sugar and spice and everything nice.
He can have a taste, but I don't think we should make like a cat food one necessarily. I don't know. That's up to you, Dan.
No, I don't think that's how.
Dan, John Laporte says, hey Dan, I wanted to say thank you for coming over to meet me and my grandmother at the Pet Expo. I really enjoyed our conversation about gaming, and then you brought the girls over to meet me. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Hey, are you going to Novi? But yeah, good. That was a fun time.
Husky Mom Bronico got the Dash sandwich maker, and she says they use it so much. Cyber Husky got a mini waffle recipe book for her birthday last month. Awesome. Din Dog says the problem with gluten-free stuff is that it's way more expensive than regular stuff. Yeah, that little bag was like $5. And now I don't know what to do with it because I was dumb and didn't offer it to Di to take home. Tegan suggesting a pepperoni and egg waffle. We do not have pepperonis.
What a combination, Tegan.
Shannon says she saw Hawaiian banana bread with pineapple and macadamia nuts. Interesting. I'd try it. Amelia, is that who
yes
it was?
What's up?
Says, whoa, it's jumping. Says, we are going to Novi. Crystal, will you come this time? That is the plan.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be MegaCon. I've had a few people message me and ask me details because I think this is gonna be the year of all years of the conventions. Yeah.
Liz suggesting ham and cheese. We do not have ham. Danielle suggesting putting bananas in the waffle. We may do that. We do have some overripe bananas. It depends on if Dan wants that. Let's jump in. Scott says it has the dog treat maker has bone shapes you pour a mixture into to form the biscuits. It comes with a recipe book. Interesting.
I kind of like that.
Crystal the Animal Lover says, Remy nose boop to you in the vlog was cute. Thanks for a fun time with you and Jess.
Yeah, I like Remy. Remy's cute.
Radical Gaming Nerd with the super chat, thank you so much.
What's
says,
up?
hello from your Michigan friend, Jonathan.
Oh, what's up, dude? We're having a big party at Novi in December. It's in December, not November. December. So you should come. You should come to do that. You should come to do that. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. We're not doing Dantics tonight because Crystal is under the weather. Although we
Dan's following right behind me, apparently.
Yeah.
What are you smashing up, the Muddy Buddies?
Yeah, so we're making some funky waffles. We have
you're doing the chips or the...
We have some the poutine chips from Canada that I brought back on my lap. There was a dog next to me too, and he didn't get any. That dog was silent the whole trip. That dog laid between the two people right there and just didn't make a peep.
What is that right now, though? Is that...
This is just the chips.
The chips, okay.
Yeah, I'm just smashing up the chips into bitty pieces. So I'm thinking, since this is going to be salty, that we're going to need something else in here to make it, like, sweet. That's Canadian.
You want to put sweet
Should I put some Smarties in here?
I don't think you should put sweet in. I think you should just do the poutine.
Okay.
I think the sweet's going to, like, ruin that flavor.
You think so?
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. So I have the chips.
Tegan likes the Full House... I'm sorry. She says, I liked the Fuller House intro that you used in the video.
Did you like that? That was fun, huh?
Dale wants to know what weekend in December for Novi this year. Do you know?
What's that? It's like that first weekend. It's like the 8th or something like that.
Like, is it posted and it's out there? Like, you can look it up?
Yeah, but when I looked it up, like, the other day for something, it was still giving me November dates.
Huh.
But it's like, I believe it's that first weekend in December. I don't know what that is.
Radical Gaming Nerd said, ooh, is Dan making Canadian waffles? He is, with the poutine ruffles.
Yes. So I have my mix. I have the ruffles. The ruffles. I have
Tegan suggesting maple syrup with that.
I don't know if I have any Canadian maple syrup, but let's see.
I don't think we do.
No.
I don't know if syrup's gonna go. I don't know what. Look, that honestly, those chips smell disgusting. They smell like gravy. So I don't know what they taste like, but I don't know if syrup will go with that.
I think we're just gonna go with the regular poutine chips right here, just like this.
Okay, do it, Dan.
All right, Sam. Here's the Canadian waffle.
Crystal the Animal Lover says, ooh, maple syrup waffles by itself. The batter is already really liquidy. I'm not sure that you can add more liquid to it at this point.
No, I think we're gonna do a peanut butter and jelly one next, and then there was another lasagna one I think maybe is gonna happen, so...
How many waffles can Dan eat?
Yeah, I was gonna say, we'll be waffling it up for a little bit here.
Scott said it looks like Novi is December 8th to 10th.
Yes, okay, there you go, yes, that. I'm only confused because we were booking our Dallas trip for Bid Summit, like yesterday and like earlier today. So like the dates in my head, I don't know. But yeah, it's the end of this. It's the beginning of December. Have fun in Dallas, then. Yes, I'm gonna try to stay out of the sun. Hopefully, it'll be all. Getting cool. Hopefully it'll be getting cool by like October, and I won't have to melt in the sun. But I am looking forward to Novi. This year is going to be the greatest year because Crystal's going to be there, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be Crystal's one and only time going to any one of these conventions.
Probably.
Yes. So it's going to be a lot of fun though.
Penelope says, hey Dan, just saw your notification after I had dinner. Love your Crazy Waffles video night.
Sorry, Penelope. This is as close as I'm going to get to my food reviews. I know you've been asking for the food reviews to come back. You know?
Mark Mendoza says, hey Dan and Crystal. What is up, Mark? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Speaking of, I was looking for have you seen Marco tonight?
No, I have not.
It was Marty's birthday, so maybe he's out with her.
Crystal with the facts. Crystal went to the LA Pet Expo, so Novi will be her second one.
Oh,
awesome.
Dan!
Yes. Crystal the Animal Lover.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was a bit much for me, so we'll see how I do at Novi. It's,
We have a booth, and then, like, the whole second booth, you, like, go behind the thing, and then, like, they can't, like,
Right.
We have like an area.
The noise. The LA Pet Expo was too small. Like the building was too small, and there was too many people and animals in there, and it was too much auditory input for me.
They didn't have a place for us.
Right. So Jamie and I just kind of hung out outside.
Yeah, this one's a little bit different.
Oh, your mom is here. Hello, Mom.
Oh, hey, hi, Mom. I'm making waffles, and I'm gonna drink tea soon, but it's still hot. I love it. Jess is probably taking care of Sadie. Aww. Jess was actually kicking butt at Catan. She's seeing her playing Catan right now. Nobody loves Catan more than Jess. She plays so many games of Catan.
Scott's suggesting I take some earplugs. I might have to. I do better at concerts than I do at places full of people and animals.
Right. Alright, so we're cooking what's in this one?
Poutine.
The
chips.
poutine waffles from the chips that I have I'm almost out of them. When I was on the airplane, it blew up so big. It was like so pressurized. I was like, I hope these chips don't pop and that dog goes, or something, you know, like, yeah. You're gonna enjoy Novi. It's great. Such a great time to hang out, and it's not too packed. But Crystal gets to hang out with me every day.
I do.
She gets to hang out with me every day. I'm just looking for my drink. Topo's on the back of your.
Oh, he is. He snuck up on me.
Sure, that's where he. Yeah, that's where he sits when I edit. He sits behind my head there. Dan, did you miss your cats? Because the vlog from yesterday was cute. You were so happy to see the cats. I was like all worried for the cats because I projected my cat's feelings on all the cats that were there, and I'm like, my cat wouldn't like this. My cat wouldn't like this.
You were definitely, arguably happier to see the cats than me when you came home. You like went around and petted all the cats.
I was happy to see you.
Yeah.
You guys been liking the vlog? The vlogs have been really good lately on Snow Dog's vlogs, huh? Like it's been, or not really good lately, but like the Pet Expo was like a lot of fun.
Cyber Husky says Crystal will just be hanging out with the kitties in the rescue area at Novi for sure. Like I don't hate dogs, but I love cats and want to pet all the cats. Dogs are okay. Like they're fine. I'll pet dogs, but I'm definitely more interested in seeing cats for sure. Radical Gaming Nerd says, so my mom wants to know the relationship between the two of you. I can't remember. Me and Dan? We're domestic life partners.
That sounds like something Jay and Silent Bob say.
Pretty much. We're not married, but we've been together a few more months will be 19 years.
Dang.
We are domestic partners.
Uh-huh.
Shannon wants to know who's going to watch the clan while y'all are in Novi. That's going to fall on Blake.
Hopefully Blake.
Yeah, I feel like Blake's the only one we can trust to make sure everybody's okay and will keep us updated and make sure everybody's fed. Do you post on RFS Cats anymore? I post every single day on the Instagram. I post occasionally I always forget to post on the Facebook, but a lot of you guys post on the Facebook. But yes, if you're on Instagram, I post every single day. There is a picture of the cats on there.
This, real quick, now tastes like gravy, chickeny, like gravy-ish.
Like you could throw some chicken on it?
Yeah, it's like gravy-ish. I kind of like it. I need a little bit of hot sauce.
Lots of congratulations on 19 years. Thank you. It's coming up. August will be 19 years.
Nice.
Scott wants to know, where's your vlog from before the trip, Dan?
Oh, no, hold on. The vlog from after the trip's coming first, which I think I can release it on Tuesday. I think Wednesday.
Stop making empty promises.
Tuesday is the day that I leave in Jess's video.
No, your vlog from before the trip.
Ooh, that was a couple of hot sauces of this. Ooh. That one's not finished yet. I figured I'd try to just get the Novi one up first, and then you can have it. But the Wednesday should be the day that you can have the Novi one from my camera. So then everything else will be done. That was hot.
Like temperature hot or spicy hot?
I put too much hot sauce on that one.
Oh. Amanda is here. Hello, friend. She says, I'm making big chewy cookies with white chocolate chips, peanut butter chips, and milk chocolate chips, all in one or 3 separate batches. Although it is hot and I have to keep the dough refrigerated. Yeah, we're getting to summertime. I feel your pain where things can't just like sit out in between baking.
Alright, was it peanut butter and jelly what we're doing next? Was that the next one?
You can do that. We have Super Chunk, we have Creamy, and then we have that cherry one from Michigan. Jennifer says, where do you watch the vlogs? Or are you talking about Snow Dog's vlogs? Right here on this channel, Dan makes vlogs as well sometimes.
Yeah, I'll have a log from the trip from my camera, but I was asking if you were enjoying the Snow Dog's vlogs.
Doris wants to know how many Timbits you ate while in Canada. All of them?
Hold on, I'll tell you. Hold on. Probably like 36 or 37 in a row. I think like 37 in a row. Yeah.
In a row?
In a row. I ate a lot of Timbits. A lot. Okay. Whew. Oh man, I forgot that this thing is like wicked, the scorpion sauce. I just like hot sauce it. Alright, so what do we have here? What is it? What is this? This came from Jess?
Yes.
It is Frederick's Michigan Cherry Dark Chocolate Peanut Spread. So there's no jelly in here, right? It's just a peanut spread.
It's cherry flavored.
Cherry flavored peanut spread. So I think we should put that in the waffle.
Just by itself? No jelly?
Yeah, I don't think because I think the cherry will count that as the jelly that's in there, right?
I would think so.
Oh, excuse me.
Crystal says, Dan, I got Tim Hortons hockey cards. I might have to buy some and send you if you'd like.
Could you please? Because I tried to get them. Okay, so like, I go to the Tim Hortons 3 days in a row, whatever. Then we start driving back to America, and then there's a Tim Hortons on the side of the road at the gas station. I go in there, and on the screen behind them flashes the hockey cards for $1.99 with any purchase. And I'm like, I'd like some of them, please. And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, you don't have the cards? And she's just like, no. Like, I don't think it computed in her head, even though like the picture was on the wall. So I got nothing.
She never looks behind her.
No. They were like cards, like old school.
How thick is that peanut butter? Is it going to mix?
Let's see. Let's all see together. Oh, that's pretty. It's pretty chunky. Yeah, could you work on that for a second, please?
Sure.
We can work out that while I take a bite of this here. Ooh.
Yeah? A little spicy?
Yeah, Timbits, Radical Gaming Nerd. The Tim Hortons was probably that was obviously my favorite place in Canada. So I loved it. Crystal's helping me out here. How has Terry been doing? Good.
She's doing good.
Yeah. I haven't talked to her in like since I was at Canada, or maybe I sent her. I think I sent her a meme the other day. So good. All right, Crystal's chunking up the stuff. I don't know. That's pretty.
There are chunks of like dried cherries in here, so I was trying to pull some up so you could have some of those in it.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a little bit of batter, a chunk on it, and then more batter.
Is this too much?
No, that's probably pretty good.
Who's chirping over there?
It's usually Precious.
Yeah, he's talking to the babies. He's trying to get Roxy to play with him. He's coming down. Come on, Crash.
That had really good stuff. Well, yeah, I'm excited for this one. Thanks for all those peanut butter and jelly-ish ideas, because this is going to be really good. It's a hard chunk in here. What is that, cherry?
Amanda says she's doing all 3 kinds of chips in one dough. Yum.
Ooh, yeah.
Radical Gaming Nerd said, who's our little fur baby chilling in the back that we see? That is Mooch, and then I think Roxy just jumped up there.
What's up, Roxy? Precious is squawking.
Because Roxy jumped down from the cat tree, and he wants to play with her. Come here. Hi, Push. Where's your babies?
Okay, so I got some of this stuff in here.
There she is.
Let's mix it around. There's a big chunk of something in here. It must be the cherries.
Oh, he chirped and called, and Roxy went and like rubbed on his face.
Aww.
Dale wants to know which you like better, Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts?
Tim's, like...
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is meh.
There is nothing better than the Tim Hortons as far as donut shops. Their presentation, the shop is so clean. The shop's so clean. They're consistent. Everything's beautiful in there.
I will never turn down a donut if there is a donut in front of me, but if you ask me what kind of donuts I want, I will never say Dunkin' Donuts. I would rather have your, like, random corner, no-name donut shop than Dunkin' Donuts. I don't like them. They claim to make all these beautiful donuts. Nothing ever looks like it does in their pictures. I think that's a chunk of cherry. And they're never that good. They're, like, overly sweet and not flavored enough. I just don't like Dunkin' Donuts.
I feel like Dunkin' has like some nerf in it to make them all puffy, and like the Tim Hortons did not feel like that.
The Radical Gaming Nerd says Dunkin' has never served me a good donut, right? They're just eh.
But you can see in the videos it was beautiful every time. I don't. The only thing that ever sucked about Dunkin' about Tim Hortons is that they didn't have like hockey cards. Otherwise, it was beautiful.
Oh yeah, you made me tea. I forgot.
It's good now. I got this cool mug there. Yeah, it's good. That is good. Dunkin' is not that good, yeah. Especially after you've been to like Tim Horton land
or anywhere else. Dunkin' Donuts to me is very gimmicky, and apparently people really like their like flavored coffee drinks. So I feel like if you're going for the coffee, grab a donut kind of thing. But no, I'm never gonna go there by choice.
Right. Doris is stuck on Chicago Fire. I heard that show was good. I did not watch Chicago Fire.
I think there's a whole series of like PD and fire and.
It's like a whole.
Oh, I don't know what the other one is.
It's like a whole ecosystem.
Fox, come here.
So the cats were in the bedroom for like an hour and a half last night.
They were all really good. Nobody fought or anything.
But after the cat left and went home and stuff like that, we opened the doors and let them out. It was like they had the magnifying glass and everything, and they snooped. They snooped all the trails. At one point, Tobo was behind the washing machine. They like snooped the whole thing. Tobo went and I saw him go over the bathroom over there where the cat ran. He like retraced it, but they were all snooping around for a while, and then they were handsomely really rewarded with food.
Yeah, Doris says Chicago Med, Fire, PD, and Justice. Yeah, there's a whole series like how there's all the different CSIs. Laura Rose says Krispy Kreme. Bleh. Nope, I may like Krispy Kreme less than Dunkin'. To be fair, I've only had them once. I took one bite, threw it away. It was too sweet. I just had the regular glazed one. Way too sweet, not good. And you guys know I like my sweets, but there was nothing to it. Just sugar.
That the kids at the bike shop would just eat donut after donut after donut from Krispy Kreme. And it's just, I can eat one, and it's such a shock to the system. It's good or whatever, but it's just such a shock.
Yes. Radical Gaming Nerd says pricey as well. I can get a dozen donuts for $3 cheaper at Tim Hortons than Dunkin'. Yeah, they are pretty pricey.
I don't even know, because look, you show up, you pay whatever price in Canada, which still looks like pretty reasonable prices for here in America, and then when it comes on your credit card thing like 2 minutes later on your phone, it's like 20% cheaper. So you just feel like you're like getting a discount everywhere you go. So I don't even know what I pay for anything there. Literally at one point I opened up my hands and then the dude like took applicable change for the drink, and then because like I'm just like, just do this.
Crystal wants to know what was your favorite donut from Tim's.
Greg and I had this savory jalapeno pastry thing, this puffy jalapeno pastry thing. That was my favorite. Otherwise, just the taste of like the donut, like so like any of the Timbits or anything, just the texture, the flavor of their donuts was fine. I didn't really have any of the gimmicky donuts with like the eggs on them and stuff like that. But that savory jalapeno pastry was great, and also Greg and I were eating like their egg with muffins every morning, and those were really solid as well. Those were really, really good, and they were really substantial. So yes, that's it. Laura, hi Laura. Laura might be coming to Snow Dogs Con 23. That would be fun.
People seem to be really down for, as Chris says, Krispy Kreme glazed fresh off the conveyor with a cup of milk or black coffee. Yes, that's
the ultimate setup, and that's what Jess and Greg and them Jamie when they went down to Florida, they hit a Krispy Kreme's finally, and they were getting them warm off of there, and they were like, it's an experience for sure.
Not my experience. Bjorn Beck says, within a quarter mile of my local Dunkin' and Krispy Kreme are little independent shops that are 1,000 times better. Yes, I
We
concur.
have a couple of them on the west side of town. We have one on the west side of town that's been there for like ever, and it's a little hole in the wall. And it looks grimy in there, and they have a bunch of good donuts, and like they have the good donuts.
Still waiting for my Monster Donuts to come back.
I know. Huh?
I think they might be gone forever. I don't know what's going on.
You can see the
cherries.
The cherry in the middle here.
Hey, Topo, stop climbing the walls.
This feels a little soft. I want to give it just like another little few seconds here.
Where's Crystal's PB&J waffle?
It's coming right here. She's not going to eat it, but
I don't want waffles.
I'll eat it in honor of her. Crystal's over here doing me a super good favor. Thank you so much for like manning the chat.
Yeah, you owe me.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that.
Topo's eating something back there. I don't even know what it is.
It's bug season, so it's whatever bug he's snooping over there, I'm sure.
He is a bug catcher. Mama Cat, too. Last night there was a mosquito in the house, and her and Roxy were going nuts trying to catch it.
Oh, my gosh.
Roxy's a little derpy when it comes to bug catching. Mama's a hunter.
Yeah, Mama came off the couch for that one. Yes. All right, so this one has the Jess sent us the Frederick's Michigan Cherry Dark Chocolate Peanut Butter Spread in it. Yum. Ooh, that looks good. Look, there's a big cherry chunk in there. We should eat that. Hopefully I don't chip a tooth on it.
Hi, Mooch. Did you wake up? Yeah?
It smells like peanut butter. Mmm.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Laura says, representing Dunkin' here. The donuts suck, but in New England, home of Dunkin', people go for the coffee, particularly iced coffee. There's one on every corner. And that's what I was saying. I think people more like their coffee and then are like, oh yeah, I'll get a donut because I'm here. Their donuts are very gimmicky, but never look as good as they do in the pictures. You know, just like when you get a McDonald's burger or something, it doesn't.
We're new to Dunkin'. We haven't had Dunkin' out here forever, right? Or we used to.
No, there's one over by the Habit Burger on K.
But when we were kids,
yeah, it wasn't a thing we had.
Well, we had Yum Yum, I think. Yum Yum.
Yeah.
But Laura, maybe they're better over there.
She said the donuts aren't that good. The donuts suck. I'm sorry, and people go for the coffee.
This though, and this, so good.
Crystal wants to know what I'm gonna eat. I'll make some dinner when we're done here. I just woke up literally like 20 minutes before we started,
literally,
so.
What will you eat? It could be a bowl of cereal. I don't know. I think you probably need food. It could be like.
You got me soup. I might have soup.
I did get you some soup.
We'll see. I don't know. I saw. Hang on, I'm trying to find.
This is really good. This one is really good.
Yeah, you like that? I was not very impressed with that peanut butter. It was not to my taste. Auntie Ange wants to know if anyone likes Voodoo Donuts. I think they're kind of gimmicky, and I was not impressed the couple times I've had them.
Yeah, we had them, but we didn't have them in Seattle. We had the ones that were here. But
at Universal.
It kind of loses its panache like a decade later when everybody, even our town has a gimmick donut shop that moved locations, and we haven't seen it since the pandemic. So maybe like it was just the fact that like Voodoo Donuts did something different than like going to the donut shop with your parents as a kid. So I think like that's what was like the appeal of Voodoo Donuts.
Jennifer says, for us, there are lots of Starbucks. We have tons of those as well. I notice pretty much every Starbucks I've ever been to, there's always flies in the food case where like the snacks are.
Or hidden cameras in the bathroom.
That's a thing too. The few times I have been brave enough to try some of their snacks, they're always like dry and not good at all.
Starbucks has, I don't drink their drinks there really. Starbucks has a good breakfast sandwich. They're dry. They're not greasy. They're a dry breakfast sandwich. Like the bacon cheddar Gouda is on like one of those like, those breads that have like a lot of like powdery on them, whatever they're called, you know, like the softy bread.
Right.
Those are really, really good.
Who was just meowing into the microphone? That was Mooch. He woke up and realized I was sitting here and he wanted
he's on
snuggles.
Lap here. I'll snuggle
So
him.
yeah, I had to take him from his bed and snuggle him.
We have the lasagna that you just made.
Yes.
This is gluten-free lasagna.
Yes.
I guess this could be, yeah, this is gluten-free lasagna. So I'm going to find a way to put that in here.
Just cut a little slice off of one and then chop it into bits.
I'll chop it off
into
bits. I got rid of the little streamers room, so you can just talk. Keep
Okay.
talking about donuts. Keep talking about donuts. I'll be like right back.
Christopher Friend says Dunkin' makes all of their donuts in a commissary and ships them to the store, so they're already half stale by the time they get into the display area. Yeah, and the problem is because I bake so much, I've really been ruined to even like buying cookies, like packaged cookies at the store. I don't want them. They taste like preservatives, and I want fresh, delicious things. That's why I like the local place, Monster Donuts, which has been closed for almost 2 years now as they've moved locations. But they're all like fresh. They make them right there, and they're delicious and fresh. My problem with Starbucks is I don't know. I've never worked at Starbucks. Maybe those of you who have, if anybody has, can chime in. Are they made fresh there, or are they shipped in? Because they're always dry as heck, like stale dry. It's not good. I'm not a fan at all. I will be making, health permitting, in 2 weeks, a lemon loaf that is similar to a Starbucks lemon loaf. Hannah's worked at Starbucks. Tell me, does everything just get shipped in and you guys like warm it or like cut it and display it? Thaw it out kind of thing? Yeah, they're shipped in and frozen. Yeah, and you can tell when you eat it, it's just dry and awful. Beer and Bug suggesting you should put a slice of lasagna in the waffle iron.
Alright.
That might stick and get messy though.
Probably
with the cheese and everything, yeah. Maybe you could do that last if you're gonna do it.
No, we just want to.
Starbucks is too expensive. I concur.
I'm not. We're not a coffee drinking house. I still have $10 on my Starbucks app.
I have a $25 gift card.
I would just keep eating the breakfasts there.
I finally told my coworker I don't drink coffee and I don't eat Starbucks snacks. Please stop. Every administrative assistance day and Christmas, he gives me $25 gift cards for Starbucks.
Yeah,
He's like, I didn't know you didn't drink coffee.
Yeah.
You don't have to get coffee there. Right, but what I'm saying is their snacks are disgusting and dry. They do have, if you go in the app, you can create a milkshake that turns out to be like $10 once you're done making it delicious. And Blake and I used to do that when we would go regularly for his school meetings and meet his teacher there. We'd go into the app and make something delicious. Scott says, I don't remember if I asked you before, do any of your donut shops make fruit taquitos? They do not, but that sounds amazing, and now I want fruit taquitos. Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look for a recipe. I may do that on Getting Baked with Crystal.
Fruit taquitos.
Yeah, that sounds really, really good. $7.85 for a large matcha tea. It's insane! Yeah, it's ridiculous. You should, put some of that in first. Mooch, he's walking right through the everythings, Dan.
He's walking through sunshine.
Crystal says, yes, make those. Sounds delicious. Yeah, I bet we could do that in the air fryer. I'm going to have to look for that.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
What about using your points and your gift card for coffee for the office to get rid of them? I don't like most of the people in the office.
I'd rather just eat breakfast there. Yeah, I'd rather give it to Dan for breakfast.
Yeah, you can get the breakfast sandwiches or something. No, the people I work with they make disgusting, too strong coffee and overcooked or brewed or whatever. My mom has it sometimes because she's a coffee drinker, and she always says it's too strong and burned tasting, so they don't have good taste.
I like the flavor of all the fun drinks. I like the salted caramel lattes.
Get him.
After I drink them though, it gives me the shakes. It doesn't matter if it's decaf or whatever. I just get the shakes. It's not like having a soda where when I have a soda, I get a little bit of zip from caffeine sometimes and then I'm sleepy.
Laura Rose says, shakes. I never thought I'd even watch Lasagna Waffle.
Right, Laura, this is it. This is BAM. This is stuff Emerald won't teach you.
Brittany is here with a super chat. I was expecting questions, but waffles? Yeah, I'm still not feeling 100%, and Dan did not have confidence in my abilities as a co-host tonight.
Also, I wasn't feeling very Dantixy.
Yeah, I think you might be coming down with it.
A little bit, but also I can't tell because I went and did all the yard work, so I can't tell if it's just from the sniffles from that, but... So, I don't know, and also kind of sometimes it's nice to hang out and talk and not have to be I know we're making waffles, but we could just kind of hang out and I don't have to be alright, what's next, or what's the next joke?
Yeah, less pressure.
Thing. Yeah,
Crystal says sometimes you just need a relaxed stream.
Yeah, I just want to hang out with you guys. I put a lot of effort this week into the vlogs. For the vlog
you've been working hard the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm excited. Well, I'm excited to show everybody all the stuff we did. So.
Right. Laura Rose had Starbucks lemon loaf today. Awesome. You should check out Getting Baked with Crystal in 2 weeks when we'll be making a lemon loaf.
Yes. I've had some of their like stuff. The problem is, and a lot of it is we've been making a lot of stuff at home, and especially when we were eating the Chips Ahoy cookies in Canada that had the Cadbury mini eggs in there, and we were eating one, all I could taste was like plastic, or like it just tasted fake.
The more homemade stuff you make, the more you notice that we just call it the taste of preservatives.
Yeah, it just like didn't hit.
Yeah.
So like it's hard to eat all the stuff because it's got some sort of like layer in there that like reduces the fun by a little bit.
Yes.
But that being said, some places make awesome. Oh, some places make good stuff.
Right.
It's not everything's bad.
Amanda says she's gonna have to send her mixer into Mr. Mixer in a couple months. It's starting to make noise. I recommend it. He did a really good job. He did get back to us and say he did not find the time to make a video.
Jess hooked it up. I love you, Jess. Jess goes to the bat for me. She logs into the dogs channel, which probably has about 1 million. It's got to be close to 1 million TikTokers, right? Like, it's got to be close to that. Then she goes to Mr. Mixer's TikTok and was like, "Oh, I was really stoked to see the Gator Baker Crystal Mixer." And then he replied back to her.
That he had set it aside to make a video and then just ran out of time and was like, I just got to get this fixed and sent back. So, whatever.
Total bummer, but I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. You can see in all his videos, he's got like a pile of mixers back there. He was trying to hire someone, like, no mixer needed, experience needed. Like, we can teach you to fix mixers. So, I think he stumbled, well, maybe not stumbled, but I feel like he stumbled upon this thing that's just rad. Like,
it's just doing really well.
And everybody's throwing some mixers. So, it's like, I get it. So I would have loved to, because like we filmed like a beginning of it, and it would have been fun to see it. So,
but it's fine. I'd rather have my mixer back and fixed.
If you're on the TikToks, you should follow Mr. Mixer. He makes it fun. He Frankenstein a mixer with like a different base and a top and like a middle.
Yeah, like 3 different colors.
He's trying to like just put it together. So
Christine says you mixed the lasagna with pancake batter.
Yeah,
yes,
that was my
you
request.
did. Spinach artichoke gluten-free lasagna.
All of it. Yeah.
Radical Gaming Nerd wants to know how everyone got the little Dan heads next to their names. Radical Gaming Nerd, you get that if you are a member. You have to pay $5 or $10 a month. We have 2 different tiers of membership that get you access to additional content. And that'll get you, depending on how long you've been a member, you get different emoji things, whatever, little Dan heads next to it.
I think we should change them all to the Dan heads, and then I should just recolor the hair of the... See how like next to Christine's name is like the blue one? I think we should just color the hair backwards. Hold on, I gotta write this down.
Brittany, thank you so much, has gifted a membership. That's the thing you can do now. You can gift a membership.
Oh, right, yes.
And YouTube randomly selects who gets it. This time it is Husky Mom Bronico. So congratulations, Husky Mom Bronico. You are a member for a month. That means you have access. That gives you the RFS Dan level membership. That gives you... Oh, wait. Is it... The RFS... What are your 2 levels?
It was Dan TV before that got taken away on Vimeo.
Okay, so is this the lower...
We still have Watch Us, but it will just be the regular RFS Dan membership. Yeah.
I thought it was RFS Fam.
I don't know.
That's why I'm wondering if this is the second tier. I don't know.
No, the second tier is Dan TV.
Gotcha. Okay, yes. So you can watch or listen to all of our old audio recordings, not a podcast that Dan and I did. You've got a month to do it. I thought the heads meant mods. No, mods' names are in blue, I believe.
Right. Okay.
Yes, Amanda, he also has a YouTube channel, but he didn't make any videos on YouTube or TikTok for us. It's okay, I get it.
Okay.
Lily CK also going to send her mixer to Mr. Mixer. Be prepared. It's going to be probably a couple $100, guys, all said and done.
Yeah,
but still cheaper than buying a new mixer.
Would it cost of like $250?
Yeah, $50 for the initial shipping label, and then we had to buy the box to ship it, and bubble wrap.
If you don't love your mixer, just wait till Christmas time, and then you could probably get one around the same price.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I feel a little spacey.
Yeah,
a little bit spacey. But yes, okay, so I wrote that down. I also wrote in for us on Wednesday to like see if we could do an audio recording on the podcast.
Okay, if I don't sound like this anymore, and if you don't start sounding like this.
I really want to talk about the Margaritaville cruise, and I really want to show you the Margaritaville cruise. That's something I really want to talk about.
Amanda says her Aldi is opening officially on the 27th, and she's so excited. I'm so excited for you.
5 days? What day is that? Friday? Let's drive out there. Let's drive out there to the opening of the Aldi.
Sorry, I used all my sick time. How's your waffle doing?
Wait, Amanda, they do giveaways at the opening.
Yes, and I did tell her about that before when she mentioned it. So if you're able to get there early, they usually are open 9 to 9. I don't know about yours, but most of the ones that I know of are open 9 to 9. And if you get there early and line up, you get giveaways, and they give away gift cards and like a gift bag full of like Aldi brand snacks and stuff. We took Di there. Di had not been to an Aldi in 27 years, and she was so excited to go to an Aldi. Mm-hmm. And we took her, and she was very excited.
Not as excited. Look, some people, and I'll use the words groupie for this, for the effect of this. Some people are groupies for like they follow around like the Beatles, or they follow around the Grateful Dead, or they're into Bad Bunny. I didn't realize there was a whole group of people that were into the Dollar Tree.
She is obsessed with the Dollar Tree, and it was adorable.
Fangirled over the Dollar Tree.
We were leaving Albertsons, and as we're like facing the driveway to pull out, she looked straight ahead and said, "There's a Dollar Tree right there." So we did. I made my right turn I was intending to make, made a U-turn, and took her to the Dollar Tree, and she was so excited at how well stocked it was, how clean it was, how organized it was. She was so happy. And the next day she went to a different Dollar Tree she spotted on her way here.
She mapped out the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree we went to over there on the west side, the cleanest, most organized.
That was an amazing Dollar Tree
that I've ever been to.
Not gonna lie, I spent $25.
I asked the lady. We think that we're like, this is the cleanest dollar store ever. We tried. Oh, shut up.
Yeah,
every label was facing the right way. It was clean. This. Oh my gosh. This is the business right here. Wow.
That's the lasagna one?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
Oh my gosh. Yes. This is my favorite one of the night.
You have spinach on your lip.
I know because of this.
That's great.
Wow, just as I made it. Wow. Yeah, so Di fangirls over Dollar Trees. So we went in there and she Dollar Treed out. So we went to the Dollar Tree with her. That was fun. So she was so into the Dollar Tree. I don't remember where you're going with that. I don't remember.
Helen is here. Hello, friend,
Hello,
with her
what's up,
member
friend?
super chat. She's been a member for 34 months. Thank you so much for the support,
Dang,
friend.
that's a lot in Australian months. Hi, friend. What'd she say?
She says, "Hey, Dan and Crystal, finally able to sit and join you. Love yummy waffles. Bring me some, please, Dan. Have just finished mowing my lawns." Oh, Dan, did that today, too.
I did that, too. Somebody was talking about the Dollar Tree right about that, too. Like, there was, like, some love for the Dollar Tree. Hi, Helen. This one has lasagna in it. This one has lasagna in it. It's so good. I love Dollar Tree. It's so good to get standard items for cheap. Di showed up like 2 days later. No, the next or the day after, or whatever. She shows back up to my house, and she came burying gifts.
Burying? Did you say burying? Bearing.
Why do I think it's called that? I couldn't. Yeah.
No.
Burying gifts. Burying. That sounds more better. That sounds like
more better.
That sounds right. So she comes burying gifts. And she bought me these
wafers.
Wafers that were so good.
Yes. She got Blake some little baskets because he had been looking at some the day before and got like 2 of them and
baskets for his like drawers.
Yeah, to go in his drawer, like drawer organizers. She bought him some of those. She bought me some little mini canvases. Like you can get anything at the Dollar Tree. Radical Gaming Nerd says you go in for a card or one item and come out spending $20 plus at Dollar Tree. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. It's so easy.
I know, huh? Wow, you're so good.
Burying gifts? She had a shovel and a headstone?
Right, that's why I was like, huh. Yeah, you keep saying bury. I know, right?
Laura wants to know how would Tabasco be on the lasagna waffle?
Not good because that flavor, like that flavor isn't going to enhance lasagna. Like, I wouldn't put it on lasagna, so no thanks. No thanks. Actually,
interesting that you like that so much.
It's been an hour and 20 minutes of me shoving waffles in my mouth.
You've eaten so many waffles.
Am I able to like not? Can we hang out just for like a little bit longer?
You can stop eating waffles.
Can we stop with the waffles? Did I make everybody satisfied with the waffles? Are we waffle satisfied? Are we?
I'm satisfied. Crystal says, Di is awesome. I'm glad you saw her and hung. Yes,
I know.
It was good. You know, we usually only see her at VidCon, the years that we've gone to VidCon. And can I get a top off too? you know, she is very into her YouTube. She takes it very seriously. Brittany says she only saw 0.5 waffles being made, so therefore there were not enough waffles.
Oh, no.
But she, you know, has talks and panels and stuff she always wants to go see at VidCon, and then she'll come back to the house and hang out with us, but it always feels so rushed. It was nice. She came over Sunday night. We went out to dinner.
Yep. And we were able just to flop and hang out.
Yeah, and then Monday she came over like midday and hung out.
And we went shopping.
Till later, like 11 o'clock I think she left, and then she stopped by again Tuesday before, in between like getting kicked out of the hotel and having to leave and go down to her flight. So we got to see her 3 days in a row and spend lots of time with her, and it was nice. It didn't feel rushed.
It was nice. It was nice to see Di. It'd been a long time. It's been since I think
2019
or something like that. That we were able to like hang out and stuff. So yeah, it was good to see Di. That was, you know, Di and I go all the way back to the like beginning, and I'm pretty sure it was Di who gave me the invite to the group, the creator group where Jess was running.
So Di is the reason you met Jess.
I'm pretty sure because I was in the CTFXC group, and then I was with her and a couple other people on this panel, and like I think I was just like attached to, I was attached to them.
Right.
It was Austin and Jess, it was Waters Wife's vlog, it was Di, and it was me, and we were in this like 4-way panel. I don't know what we were talking about. And this was like 7.
When you say panel, you mean like you guys were on like a Zoom call
we
or
were
something?
Like on, yeah, there was no Zoom, but like we were
video
on like
chat.
on a video chat, and I don't know if we were talking about being creators or whatever it was. And then,
I remember you doing that.
Right, and then I've always just been close to Di then, but I'm pretty sure
Just confirming that Di is the reason you met.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I followed her into that group that was actually active and not just a bunch of sub for subs.
Yes.
So, you know, Di is like a co-worker, or Di's our friend.
She's a peer.
Yeah, Di's our peer, yes.
And while Di was here, she got to pet 8 of the 9 cats.
She did. Mama Cat held out.
She hid in the closet.
How did Mama Cat hold out?
I don't know, but she pet 8 of the 9 cats. And guys, let me tell you, and I think Chris and Amanda can attest to this, but Di was here 3 days in a row and said, how come your house doesn't smell like you have so many cats? That was the biggest compliment, because I'm so paranoid that like I'm gonna become nose blind and my house really just smells like litter boxes. Yeah, biggest compliment was when she said, how come your house doesn't smell like you have so many cats? So yay to us, and keeping a clean house.
That was your takeaway from
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, check out Di's travel channel. She's also got a channel because she was at NAMM, checking out all the new musical equipment and stuff, because she's a bass player. So she's always talking about that, and like, you like follow up with Di like 5 minutes in. She's so just like warming and soft and happy, and
she's so sweet. She's so real.
Sweet. Yeah. So she's like my favorite. I wouldn't like. Remember, I'd always be like, I'm afraid to Di because like, I don't want to accidentally say a cuss word in front of her.
Right.
And I was so like.
And I don't think she's only a little bit older than us. I think she's got like grown children that are older than Blake. But she has a very motherly vibe to her, like very like nurturing and caring. Yeah. Like she's just a sweetheart. I love her to death.
I have fun with I love Di.
Thank you. Jess posted her Di's travel channel and her music channel.
Check it out. She was coming up on like 5,000 subscribers. Like.
Yeah, she's doing well. Amanda also confirming that our house did not have any smell to it when she was here. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, check us in the mail. But yeah, I love Di. Yes, Di, it's great because Di's been creating videos for so long that it's back in the day where I call it honest creators.
Yes.
Where everybody used to make videos because like we made videos before like...
For the love of doing it.
Yeah, before there was ads and money. So she's an honest creator. Yes. Oh, was that mooch cough in there?
My second favorite thing she said when she was here was when she asked how you felt about the fact that Getting Baked with Crystal pulls better numbers than your shows.
Di had all the hard-hitting questions. She's like, all right, I gotta know this. Yeah, yes, she was like, what was it like? You do pull better numbers than me.
I do.
You do pull better numbers than me.
But I have food, so what do you want?
But I have food.
Just out of curiosity, is Di by any chance a July baby? I don't know. When is her birthday? I'm not sure off the top of my head. I don't know.
I wonder. I can ask her.
A Radical Gaming Nerd wants to know if you've ever thought of having a meet and greet in LA.
No, don't go to LA.
No.
Don't.
It mostly smells like pee there.
Don't go to LA.
We talked about it briefly, like during pandemic, like, oh, we should do that when this is all said and done. Our schedules are very full.
The meet and greet is at Novi.
Yeah.
Is at Novi.
When Dan goes to the pet expos and stuff is the best chance, and I will be at the one in Novi, so if you guys can make it to Novi, Michigan, that's going to be your best chance. But
most likely our only meet and greet ever that you'll see of us together somewhere will be at Novi this year.
Yeah.
in December. Otherwise, like, I'll go to the conventions here and there, like, you know, as long as I can get to them, but that is. Novi's in December. Yeah, December. It's in December 8th through the 11th or whatever it is at Novi. That's it. But no, there's no reason to get everybody to come to LA.
Hannah says, I'm in your house every week and I never smell anything. Thanks. And Chris says, I can confirm from the same trip, their house does not smell like cats. LA does smell like something. Yeah, LA doesn't smell great. Especially downtown LA.
Can I be on the full cam?
You can.
Here, hold on. If I twist that, then I can see better. Aha! It's a me!
Brittany says, I'm going to attempt to go to Novi. I'm done having FOMO.
This would be the year. If you guys are going to do it, my suggestion is finding the hotel earlier than later. If you want to be in the hotel that we're in, that doesn't mean you get to come, like, to my floor. But if you want to be in the
This is
hotel
not an invite.
that's attached to the convention, you better start now because that's going to be full soon.
Radical Gaming Nerd says, we'll definitely be there. Novi is only 25 minutes away for us.
Oh, perfect. All right, so there you go. You should sell Airbnb space at your place. But you should at least figure out your hotel early. You can get an airplane ticket or whatever. That's not, you can get that anytime. It's like $15 or $20 at the door to get in. That doesn't change. You'll probably get a 20% coupon code. It's probably gone to the Snow Dogs 20 or something like that, But I would say get the hotel room if you're gonna go, and then figure all of it out later because that's gonna fill up the fastest. And I think PJ got one that was up the street, and his ceiling was leaking,
Ew.
and then I think the Golgothan was coming out of the toilet when he was in there and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it was bad. So figure out your hotel room, quick.
Helen's suggesting we have our meet and greet across the road at the taco truck. We left to go somewhere. I think when we left to go out to dinner, and we're like, "Di, look, it's the taco truck." We should have gotten the taco truck. We did not get taco truck while she was here.
Taco truck. It's daytime outside right now.
Jennifer wants to know, will this be your first expo you've ever been to? No, I went to the LA Pet. What was it, Pet Expo? Is that what it was called? That was a small building with too many people and pets in it, so I did not go inside much.
But yes.
But this will be the first one.
Before she you create a guinea pig of crystal and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah.
How far is Novi from where Jennifer lives? She's like 7 hours from where Jess is. How far is Novi from Jess?
Oh, hold on. Your question is
right. It depends on which direction your 7 hours are. Where is Novi?
Okay. Jess has nothing to do with your equation. Google Novi and it'll tell you. Don't you live in Michigan? You should know. You gotta Google it. I don't know how far you are from her. That's weird.
Jess says Novi's outside of Detroit.
Yeah, maybe 20 or 30 minutes outside of Detroit. North. What hotel is it? I don't know. Get the hotel room early. A lot of it is full already because they block it off for the convention. Yeah, so that's the only thing that I think of. You can get tickets to the door. You can get airplane tickets whenever. That's.
Jess says if you're flying in, you can fly into Detroit. It's about 30 minutes away, and flights right now are cheap.
Yeah, so there you go. But if you try to do it at the last minute, you're screwed.
Yes, Nikki, LA Pet Expo was when Kira was a puppy. When I met Kira when she was a puppy. Linda says she has Tetristar parcel. It will be sent on Monday, and we'll probably get it in about a week. So. Possibly by next weekend, so check the P.O. Box on Friday.
I will. I will check the P.O. Box.
It's the Hyatt Novi Hotel, but it's an expensive hotel.
Okay, right. Yeah, so, I don't know. I can't suggest for you guys to group up and get a room. But, I don't know how close some of you guys are. Sometimes when I'm spying on, or when I'm snooping your guys' accounts, I see you all talking to each other. Which is neato. It's $175 a night or higher most of the time. Yeah, so I would look around there for a hotel. Don't feel like you have to get one at that place because as soon as the convention's over, because if you're flying out there to come see it, you're gonna be there all day of all the days like we are. And then as soon as it's done, this is how we all leave after we turn the camera off, and then we go and just. Eat food and flop until the next day. So you can get your hotel anywhere because you're going to do the same thing. You're going to be so spent at the end of it from just all the fun and excitement that we have that you're just going to want to go flop. So find your flopping place early.
Hannah says Dan spies on us? BR Bug says, did you say Tuesday or Thursday in Dallas?
I think Tuesday. I think we fly in like Monday night, and then I think Tuesday we have like, we'll call it all day, because like some point like in the afternoon is where like you go get the badge, and then like the mixer happens where everybody just kind of gets there. There's like hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres are there.
What is it?
The band hors d'oeuvres? We're hors d'oeuvres!
Okay.
So I think the window is like Tuesday, like sometime Tuesday. And then then we're stuck there like Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday I'm sure it's just like fly back home and then be back home.
Chris says they have hors d'oeuvres.
But yeah, I think maybe our open window will be like Tuesday.
Laura Rose says, what's the dates? If you're talking about Novi, that was December 8th to 10th.
It was like the weekend of the 8th, yeah. It's a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday.
Cyber Husky says, seriously, I should offer some kind of taxi service from Detroit Metro to the expo. Maybe I can get expo tickets covered that way. Brilliant.
I love it. I'll buy your expo ticket. It's like $9. You should have asked for something like even if you asked for lunch inside there, it would have been more than the expo tickets.
Brittany will take 2 hors d'oeuvres. Beer and Bug says, I'll have to take that day off from work. It's my Friday anyway.
Okay, yeah. And
I'm sure we'll talk about it more as it gets closer.
Yeah, because I'll find
things
you and
confirmed.
Mouse Queen too. I'll see if we can get a hold of Mouse Queen. You're the only 2 people that I know that live there, so at least we can I don't know, meet up for lunch or something. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, and there's gonna be more people than ever, and it's like summer camp. It really is like summer camp. Okay, I'm ready to kind of wrap this up, but I'm having a good time with you all. I kind of feel like I should be taking some sort of quill soon, some sort of day quill, night quill, something soon. Yeah, I can see him a little glossy-eyed in there.
That's how it starts, Dave.
Is that how it starts?
You have allergies and you're sniffly, and then your sinuses shut down.
The good news is once Chris is back. Once I turn on the camera and go, I am good, and I don't think about it for a while. Y'all got me through almost 2 hours of feeling good. Before that, I kind of crashed out a little bit on the couch because that's how I go.
Just says, are you down with the sickness?
I don't know. I kind of feel tired. Also, I did the yard work.
Is that the sound of yard work?
I just gave you B-roll. I did all the yard work, so I don't know if it's that, but I don't know. I'm happy, but I can tell that I look like that.
You are looking a little
You guys finishing up? Yeah. Yeah, it's a fancy hotel. It is.
Yeah, Laura Rose said it's like $400 a night.
Oof, yeah, it's just so convenient because it's cold and stuff, and we just get to be indoors the whole time. You don't have to go out for anything except for when we walk the dogs. But you get to just be in there, and it's so much convenient for us because then, we're ordering food, we're tired, we've given all we can for the day, and we can it's a little bit of a walk, but it's all just indoors, so convenient. So convenient. So, we'll be back, Friday? We don't have a Wednesday show?
No, we'll be back on Friday. We'll actually be making the crumble cookies on Friday.
Do the crumble cookies?
I'm bummed. I was excited to make those, but yeah, we'll make them on Friday. We're just pushing the 2 shows for the rest of the month. We're pushing them back. So next week will be the crumble cookies.
But that Saturday was supposed to be paint night, right?
Yeah, next Saturday's paint night.
Okay, and then the Stantix 2.0 from tonight will be the week after?
Yeah, the next time we do Dantix, we'll do... Yeah, the Saturday shows will stay the same as what's on the schedule. So this Saturday we'll do paint night, a week from tonight. And I will make a post about that. I meant to do that a few days ago, but I've not been feeling well. So maybe when we're done here, I'll hopefully remember the paint night picture. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I will make a post about that tonight, hopefully. Remind me, Dan. Remind me to make a post about that. I meant to do that the other day. I even set an ALEXA reminder, and I was down and out. I came home from work Thursday, crashed out on the couch. Yesterday, I laid on the couch all day. Today, I slept till 11, got up, fell asleep about 3:30 until about 5:30.
You worked on Dantix. You were really pushing for the Dantix.
I did. I got up and I finished it because I meant to finish that
were.
Thursday, but I came home sick.
Are you saying the same time on paint? Starting at the same time on paint night? It's 4 o'clock we start on paint.
Yeah, paint nights we start early.
We start earlier.
Yes, it is fish. It's angelfish something. It's on. Thank you. Brittany posted a link. Is that a direct link to that design? It's the angelfish one. I will make a full post about that and let you guys know what supplies you need and everything. But 6 your time. Yeah, if you're 2 hours later than us, I don't know what your time is.
Cyber Husky, if you're offering to help, the people that I know that were trying to come was Katie. And I think Katie Ubered last time. Hippie Goodwitch, I think they shared a bedroom last time. And Laura from Boston, or from, what's the place that they're in, Massachusetts?
Yeah, Boston.
I know she was interested in coming, and she would have to land at the airport as well.
Amanda says Chris is trying to call on the Skype line and no one is answering. Yeah, so next Saturday, 4 o'clock Pacific time, we'll start the paint night. We always start that a little bit earlier because they do go a little bit long. We usually go until about
Those are fun.
maybe 10 o'clock our time, so we do it earlier for you guys who are not in the Pacific time zone to have a little bit more time to hang out with us. So, like I said, I will make a post on the RFS Fan Facebook group with more information. I'll make sure Dan cross-posts that to the YouTube community tab.
So remember one time we started at 6, and it was like, because they're like 4 or 5 hour streams, it was like 11 o'clock.
Yes. Look, they claim you can finish these in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. That is false. I have never finished a painting in 2 hours.
Solitaire by yourself.
I've still never finished a painting in 2 hours. Never in my life.
Yeah, so that's what we sell. We try to start them. We start them early. Yes. All right. Okay. Well, thanks for the hangout. Yeah, I don't have an outro.
That's it. So Friday night crumble cookies, Saturday paint night. Check the pages for more information.
Yep, here, I'll take that thing and I'll do that. So yeah, have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your Saturday night. I'm glad I did this instead of just doing no show. That makes me happy. So, all right, everybody, have a good night. I don't have any outro music. I'm sorry. Crystal's over there about to turn the mic off. So yes. All right. Good night. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh my gosh, that picture of me.